Hi, this is Ushnota Paul and I'm back with yet another episode of Creative Picks where I handpick and talk about the most interesting advertising and marketing campaigns from the week gone by. This week we have 3 interesting marketing innovations. We will talk about how some brands have come up with unique ideas and strategies to push their product. First up, we have Vodafone. Remember last week I spoke about Vodafone Egypt's fantastic ad with Liverpool's Mohamed Salah? The campaign was really good, great in fact, but you know what the biggest catch to that was? Vodafone has a fantastic promotional tactic up its sleeve. The Liverpool and Egypt wingers, every goal is tied to a promotional offer that will let Vodafone Egypt subscribers talk for free. Yes, every goal that Salah scores for Liverpool will result in Egypt customers gaining 11 minutes of free calls to their Vodafone plan. Wondering why it's 11? Well, that's Mo Salah's jersey number. But let's not forget that Vodafone has like 43 million subscribers in Egypt, and it is the second largest network in the world, only second to China's leading telecom China Mobile. With each minute charged at an average, say 25 pence, this will cost Vodafone around 118,250,000 GBP, as in Great British Pound, or 135,125,000 euros. I don't even know how to say that number. God, that's a cost to the company of over 135 million for each goal scored till the end of the season. And so far, Salah has scored 40 goals in this season. So 40 into 11 minutes for each Vodafone customer. Do the math. Ouch. Will it work for the company? Well, Vodafone is one of the biggest telecommunication companies in the world, and there is no doubt that it's a great promotional idea. And Salah is one of the best footballers in the world right now. So rest assured there will be a lot more goals every week. Let's wait and watch how it helps the brand. Next up is Coca-Cola. They have finally got the really popular Share a Coke campaign to India. This campaign was first launched in Australia in 2011, where the Coke bottle had the country's most popular names written on it, like Maria or Alicia or Chris. It was initially named Project Connect, but the campaign entailed new packaging that had the Share a Coke logo followed by one of the 150 popular names in Australia. The campaign was a major hit in the Australian market, so much so that it got eventually replicated in over 70 countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, South Africa and many others. While the purpose and the idea behind the campaign remained intact, it got a new spin in different regions. The Coca-Cola bottle saw not just names of people but also names of countries or sport teams. In 2013, the campaign was first launched in UK with popular names, and after a successful run in 2017, the labels had names of popular cities and holiday destinations from around the world. Now the campaign is finally here in India, and obviously they had to give it a desi twist. They have replaced popular names of people with different titles of family members on the Coke bottle, like Ma, Bhai, Papa, etc. For Indians, family comes first, and one can understand why they make this move for the Indian market. Coke is trying to be the enabler of magic between people and their relationships with this campaign in India. In fact, as a part of this Share a Coke campaign, Coca-Cola India conducted a survey amongst its target audience, which is 18 to 29-year-olds, to identify what the campaign should be about. There were 5 concepts shared with the participants that included name, designations, relationships, film dialogues and film names. And not quite surprisingly, most of them picked relationships. I would have probably preferred popular names on the bottle, but no one else is called Ushnota, so probably I would have never had a Coke bottle. Anyway, participants were also asked to list their top 20 relationships, and the most popular ones were selected to be on the bottle label. That's not all. India is diverse with different languages, culture, people. So Coke has made sure that labels are created in 12 different languages. So apart from English, there's Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Bengali, Malayalam, Oriya, Assamese, Gujarati, Punjabi and Marathi. Each relationship is accompanied by a quirky description such as grandma, scolds me, spoils me. Mom, above the rest, simply the best. Or sis, supermodel, super role model. I love it. While the original campaign was conceptualized by O&M, this ad film for the Indian market has been created by McCann India. The theme is Har Rishta Bola Mere Naam Ki Coca-Cola, and the ad films show the significance of relationships for Indians. For Indians, family and relationships form the core of everything, and this campaign has hit that nerve. The sweet spot. Interesting marketing idea. Now, you use courier services when you want to send a gift or a letter, but are there any services when you want to transport a 3,000-year-old artifact? Yes. FedEx has made that unimaginable thing happen. Now, FedEx has transported precious cargo in the past too, like giant panda bao, a T-Rex skeleton, endangered sea turtle eggs, and even 90 tons of Titanic wreckage. But they have surpassed themselves this time by shipping $1 billion worth of Egyptian artifacts from Cairo to California. And some of these items have never gone outside Egypt before. And all this was done for the exhibit named King Tut, Treasures of the Golden Pharaoh, and the show opened on March 25 in California. FedEx went all out for this 7,500-mile trip. There was a Boeing 777 involved that had all these fancy gadgets that monitor humidity, temperature and light exposure, and of course the plane had like round-the-clock security, including an ever-present Egyptian courier. And none of these items were bubble wrapped. There was also a heavily guarded fleet of ground trucks that delivered 31,000 pounds of jewelry, statues, furniture and other treasures to the California Science Center in Los Angeles. The Tut exhibit has already sold more than 1 lakh tickets, and it was done to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb by British archaeologist Howard Carter. This exhibition is slated to tour 10 cities, leaving LA early next year for Europe. There will be 150 pieces on display, including an ancient pair of gloves likely worn by King Tutankhamun and a massive garden statue from his tomb. Once the tour is finished, the items will be shifted and permanently be displayed at the upcoming Great Egyptian Museum in Giza. Now, this delivery by FedEx falls under the brand's custom critical service, designed specifically to handle the most delicate and challenging parcels. There's a 6-year commitment that FedEx has made to the sponsorship. This will be huge for the brand. That will give the brand a lot of exposure and a big push. It's a no-brainer that it goes far beyond the typical advertisements or live events, because this collaboration can include documentaries and other media. A lot of FedEx workers are involved in this project, and by the looks of it, these are exactly the kind of things one needs to further build an already established brand such as FedEx. So these were my top 3 picks for interesting marketing activations this week. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My handle is JournoJuno. When I'm not analyzing marketing and ad campaigns, I tweet a lot of other fun stuff too. If you like this video, share it, subscribe to Mel to give us a thumbs up. See you next week.